everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we are trying a wine from the Natural Wine Shoppe called John Blanc. I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong. I'm just trying to go with the flow here. It's a rosé. It's a dessert wine. So I'm gonna let Trina go ahead and open it. It is a 2018. It's a blend of Cabernet and Sauvignon. If I said that wrong, I'm sorry. You all know the link to everything will be down here. And my little helper is here. She's here with her cookie. Girl. So it is something that pairs well with pastries and chocolates. It's not a bad price either. It's $26.99. So I found this company just on Instagram, just kind of looking around for different wines on there. And I came across them and I wanted to try it because it's all natural. So there's no artificial sugars. Everything comes straight from the vine and the fruits. So we're going to go ahead and try it. Ignore my Band-Aid, Mom. First, let me start off. It smells really good. Like, you can tell the fruits just from the smell of it. Sorry, I don't do the whole swirling and all that. We like wine. No, baby, you can't have none. I'm sorry. No, I know you saying please, but no, baby. It's really good. It's really good. So, it's not as sweet as most dessert wines that you guys are used to. Mm-hmm. But it's not dry, so it still has that sweet taste to it.
It's very smooth, very smooth, sweet. Yeah,
you can't have none, baby. She said. So they have tons that you can choose from. If you have any questions on their Instagram, they do respond back because I had to send them a message to find out what would be the best one for me to try. So I will definitely link that. But of course, you know, while we all are here, lick your fingers, baby. You got chocolate on it. To talk about that show, Married at First Sight. And I was just telling Trina, I need to figure out everybody else's names. Because I don't know nobody but Chris.
Chris and Paige.
That's it.
That's it.
I can't keep up with nobody else. But this week, he clowned. He showed his entire behind, okay? Good job. If you want to go ahead and talk about it.
Well, the one thing, it's just so much, I would just say. But the one thing that really stood out that I was not happy about was at the end of the episode when he was saying that he has been thinking about getting back with his ex-fiancée. Knowing that Paige had recently asked him about that, and he told her, no, there's nothing to worry about. It's not going to happen. It's me and you. So, that's your mama?
Baby. So, yeah. Wait a minute. Let's go back to how the episode started off, where they were pretty much, everybody was good. Everybody was good, except he in his feelings. In his feelings, as always, about nothing. Because of a comment that somebody else made. So, let me think. I think it started off with the girls talking to him. Let me see, who was it that was talking to him? Do you even remember? They're showing me old cast members on the show. Like, I know some of these. Thank you, baby. I can't even think of, I don't know, two of the women were, they were talking to him and they just said they were, really concerned about the situation. They were concerned about Paige. She didn't seem like herself. Shh. She didn't seem like herself. Go see what, hold please. Okay, I'm back without her. Let me see. So it was Claire and Virginia that decided to talk to him. Now, Mind you, he already didn't like Virginia from the comment she made by asking him if he was sure if that baby was his. But I asked the same question. I mean, you ain't with her. You're not in a relationship with her. You just got married at first sight. It's valid.
Right. Exactly.
So, of course, he gets in his feelings and he starts snapping on her. I mean, going completely
Talking
off.
about how she's a drunk and all this kind of stuff.
And then they go and apologize to Paige for, creating the whole issue. And here he comes having an attitude about them talking to Paige. He's like, you're talking to my wife. They're talking to Paige.
Right, and Paige was fine. She was just listening. That was it.
Your wife or not, you only been married, it was probably about 4 or 5 days by then.
Yep.
And you already created so many issues with her. They have every right to talk to her.
Yep.
They wasn't talking about you. They were talking to her. That's two different things. So, here we are at dinner. And he gives this fake ass apology. I felt like it was fake. I felt like he was just like, you guys, I really didn't mean to come off that way, but I don't like this and that. So I'm just asking for you to respect that.
But I think he only apologized because I'm sure Paige had said something before dinner. So he was just like, okay, just because she brought this up, and I'll just go ahead and apologize to make everything okay.
Yep. So then, let me see, who is it that's married to Virginia? Eric. So, Virginia and Eric, if you watch the episodes, they always late. They late to everything.
Mm-hmm.
So, they show up late, of course, right after he gives his whole spiel of an apology. And so, I done forgot his name already. Eric.
Mm-hmm.
Eric sits down and he's just like, hey, the way you talked to my wife earlier, it can't happen again.
Which I respect that.
Yeah, he has every right to say that to this man, because you don't talk to another man's wife disrespectfully.
Yep.
Is that a word? Disrespectfully?
It's a
whatever.
word today.
Okay, but you don't get to talk any kind of way to somebody else's wife. And so that man had every right to come to him and say, don't talk to her like that.
Right.
What happens? Now Chris in his feelings. Like he done disrespected him by making that comment. So then they go back and forth. Other people are trying to clean it up, and they're like, "You weren't here for this." Who cares? One way or another, here come Chris. After Eric say, "I'm done with it. We gonna go." Chris stands up
as if he's trying to fight.
So I don't know about y'all, but I was always told if somebody else stand up, then they ready to fight.
Correct.
So why would you stand up if you felt offended by something somebody else said and all they saying is I'm leaving?
That's all he said. He didn't say, like, he didn't come at him as if he wanted to fight him. He was just like, all right, we're out. We're out. Yeah. That's all he said. We're out.
Well, Chris gets up and it's a whole big thing. What's the other guy's name that stopped him?
His name is Vincent.
Vincent gets up and tries to stop him, and he's trying to get him out of there. But while you doing all of this, guess who you left at the table? Your wife.
Yep.
So then she gets up and she's with Vincent's wife, Brianna, and they walking out, and she's like, "This is so embarrassing." Girl, yes, because you need to leave him.
Yeah.
Leave him.
You should have left him yesterday.
Like, what are you talking about? This is embarrassing. This should have never happened. If you would have left him in the beginning, this would have never happened.
Exactly. I don't know. I don't get it. It's just like she's so thinking that, well, maybe this was meant to be. No, baby. This was meant for you to realize he ain't for you. Run. That's it. That's it.
It was a whole issue that ended dinner with everybody. This is everybody's last day on their honeymoon. The last thing anybody wants on their honeymoon is drama.
Correct.
Before they leaving. And he pretty much sealed the deal for everybody.
Ruined it all.
It don't make no sense.
All he thinks about is him.
Yeah.
He's not worried about anybody else.
Yeah. So then now they all packing and getting ready to leave, and so Paige is finally like, look, I've been quiet about a lot of stuff. I want to ask some questions. I want to find out, where your head is. And this man don't know nothing. He don't have no answer for nothing. I mean, do you feel like he had an answer for what she... I didn't feel like he knew what he... She's like, do you still love this woman? I kind of do. What is kind of?
He does.
What is kind of? And then he says, I don't want another man to raise my child. If you're not with that woman, guess what? You don't have no choice.
Right.
If she decides to be with another man, then that's what's going to happen.
It is what it is.
So the only way you can stop that is by what? Being with her.
Yep.
So then she says, well, have you been thinking about it? And he says he done had this discussion with this woman.
And not said a word to Paige.
No.
Your wife. You haven't said a word to her about it. That would be the first person you talk to about any of those thoughts. But, nope.
Let me tell you something. I'm married. I may not wear my ring all the time, but I am married. I wish my husband would tell me that he been having a conversation with another woman about being back with her while we are legally married. I probably would fight him.
Okay.
I probably would.
I think that's fair.
Nobody might not find him, and I might just let his mama know she ain't gonna find him either. Because what? How disrespectful again to your wife is that? And you keep talking about how everybody keep disrespecting you. When are you gonna respect your wife?
He won't. He won't.
I'm so over him. I wish I could say something about other cast members, but I mean, they either doing good. Okay.
Well,
they either doing good or they not doing nothing for real, and it's just, it is what it is.
Well, I was gonna say on top, Haley and Jacob. Jacob really likes Haley, it seems, but Haley is
Haley is in love. Ain't that the one? No, one. Haley. Oh, the guy that built a beach. This guy built a beach. I don't care what nobody say. When they when they said he built a beach in his backyard, I said I'm coming over. That's gonna be my friend. Who is at my house? Please hold.
I don't know who's at your house.
This has never happened to me. Nobody comes over to my house.
You love me?
So that was Amazon. Don't judge me. I got an addiction. But
Taylor and Jacob.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be my friend because of that beach. Just because he built a whole beach in his backyard. But he's kind of nerdy. He's kind of nerdy, baby. He's kind of nerdy, and he's different. And what's funny, he's actually, I guess he's kind of like me, cause he likes movies.
Yeah, he does. He does come off a little nerdy, but he also comes off as a cool guy too. To me.
Yes, very much so.
So. But I don't think Haley is into him.
Haley wants to be single, but legally on paperwork be married. That's what I got from her.
Can't do it.
Because she still wants to be able to do her. And not be with her husband at all. Like, how do you go on a honeymoon and not want to spend time with your husband?
That's messed up.
But then lie to him. She lied to him and said that the girls were getting together, and he didn't accidentally, he went down there to get something and walked by, and everybody's with their husbands but her.
She didn't want to be with him.
Baby.
And that hurt him. That hurt his feelings. Like,
I guess she got something to add to it. Go see your commercial, baby. Go see your commercial. No, I was talking about Claire and Ryan. Claire is a hopeless romantic.
Yeah.
Like, her idea was she was gonna marry this man and they were gonna fall deeply in love. Here's the issue. He ain't never loved nobody, so he don't know what it is.
He doesn't know what it is.
So now she's scared because exactly what she thought would happen is probably gonna happen. She's gonna fall in love and he's not gonna love her back at that moment. But if we completely honest, that's how relationships go. You will fall for somebody before they fall for you. Mm-hmm. And vice versa. You will never fall at the same exact time. it just doesn't happen.
Mm-mm. But I mean, she just needs to be reminded about that. Honestly.
Don't judge me. I don't get to drink other than when I'm doing these videos for y'all.
But
who else?
Everybody else has been
pretty good.
Yeah.
Virginia and Eric are two different people too. Eric is an older guy, and he doesn't party. I mean, if he does, he probably parties maybe like once a month, maybe with his friends. But what is her name again? Virginia. Virginia is you in your early 20s.
Kicking it.
I just got to drink.
Ready to party.
I'm talking about drunk every night.
But he's been drinking with her too.
He's been trying to keep up with her.
Yeah.
And he been messed up. You can see it in his interviews where he's slurring his words or his sentences don't make sense. And I mean, I'm not mad at him because this is your honeymoon. This is when you're supposed to do it.
Right.
What I hope for in the future is for her to calm down because you can't be married and party every day. It's just you can be married and party with your husband at home, but you can't be married and party with your friends every single day. It just it won't happen. Find somebody that it does happen to and shut me up. I haven't met anybody that can do that. So we'll see how this goes.
They might do that, but then a marriage is a little bit shambles and it's shambles. So who knows? Well,
everybody marriage is a little bit shaky. If you really get down to it, you just never know what happened in somebody's household. That's all I got to say.
Bingo.
But yeah, I hope they can pull it together. I hope she can pull it together because it's more her.
Yeah.
It's more her. Me and my husband, we drink, but we don't drink to get drunk every night. I don't know how anybody can make it. Not at this age. Let me take that back. In my 20s, yes, I could drink all night, get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, go to class, go to work at 4, and then go out and party again by 2 a.m. I could do it. Now?
No.
Let me tell you. These glasses, that's it. I'm probably, if she go to sleep, I'm going to sleep. And I ain't drinking again until the next video. You know, it's just, I don't know.
It's okay.
Hopefully,
Virginia gets over
herself
that
together.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
But.
And hopefully Chris can get his stuff together.
I don't think so.
But the preview next week. Now the preview, you really can't tell what goes on. You see Paige walking away. Chris is in a car. He's getting ready to drive away. Somebody is on the phone saying F that B. And I don't know what's going on.
It's getting real. That's all I can say.
I read an article that said that Paige might meet the ex-fiance. So if that's what's going down, let it happen. But I'm praying. I hope there's Paige on the phone talking to him.
Yeah,
I hope she walking away
her, but I don't know.
she cursing him out, saying forget that baby mama, because at this point she needs to leave him.
Yep.
Leave him, Paige.
From day one, from the day y'all got married, BS, back to back.
Please, Paige, please, I'm begging you.
We all begging.
Please. I just want you happy.
Right.
And I'm not happy for you. With Chris. There's so many other people out here. And they do not have to live in Atlanta.
Nope.
That's the only thing about this show. When they go to these cities, they literally are people in that city. You can't live outside that city. Only because long distance relationships take a lot more work than living in the same city. But here's the issue. What if it just don't work?
And it's okay if it doesn't. It's A-okay. Who's next?
I'm not. I wouldn't be on that show.
No. It's too much.
I wish I knew somebody that was on there, though.
That'd be interesting.
I would like to see how deep and how real it really is. But I couldn't sign myself up. I'm not going to lie.
Well, of course you can't. Because you're married.
Yeah, because I'm married now. But but even if I wasn't married, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
I don't think I can. It's just too much too quick. And I don't know. I don't think I could.
Well, we'll see what next week has to give us. And if you haven't seen on my Instagram, we are trying the Bev sparkling white wine next week. It is a canned wine, 0 sugar. So let's see what that's about. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks.
Bye.
And of course, my mouse isn't working again. This happens at the end of every video, so get used to it.
Right.
Peace out.